Now you stop that, Stanley. How do I look? Is my hair okay? How about my moustache? Yodelay-hee-hoo! My, I'm in fine voice tonight.
You look like $1 million.
You never saw $1 million.
Well, that's right. You look like nothing I ever saw. Well, hello. My name is Paul Bigley, and I'm here at the Watermill Theatre. It's 2013, and we're doing Laurel and Hardy, and we're in this wonderful setting with the ducks in the water and the river running by. It's absolutely marvellous. And we're here to do Laurel and Hardy, Tom McGrath's play, which I've done before. I did 20 odd years ago when I was a bit younger. And I really somehow thought that I'd like to play it again, and just so happens that here I am. Because my son's into it, and you know, he's 7 years old, and I got him into it. But I started really as a kid, because that's really, Stan was such a great influence on my life.
I'm Gavin Spokes. I'm playing Oliver Hardy, affectionately known as Babe to everybody really, which is lovely. And he got his name from a barber who he went to see, who was Italian. He said, "You've got a nicer baby face," and it sort of stuck from there. I have been a fan of Laurel and Hardy, not as long as Paul, but always have been. My granddad used to show the films to me when I was a kid. The same actually, some were on the telly. But my appreciation for him has just quadrupled in the last 2 or 3 months when I knew I was doing the play. The play it's not really a tribute, it's a bit of an autobiography. It's an interpretation, but there are also big slices of routines that we recreate from the films, the quite famous ones. But it was written by this Scottish guy called Tom McGrath, who wrote it in the 70s, mid-70s, 76?
Yeah.
And he just clearly had such love for these two characters that he decided he just wanted to put this piece down as like a record and as a tribute to them. And then he spliced it in with all the material of their marriages, how they started off. But then he would put in the routines from the films. So you'll go from one moment of having this hilarious routine with plaster and stuff like that, and then you might go to another scene where we're talking about a divorce. So it's quite a journey, and it happens very quickly, and probably in the first half an hour you've gone through 3 or 4 different emotions as an audience.
Yeah, the play is actually quite musical. I mean, as it was originally done, it may say in the script, you know, they sing, and that's all it is. But in our version, Richard Sissons and Paul Foster, the director, they've really pushed the music out as far as they can, because both men, both Babe and Stan, were really quite musical gentlemen.
And there are around 40 characters that are played, which we play both of them, and it does rattle along. It really does rattle along. It's quick. It goes from a number into a sketch about one of the wives, and I'll play one of his wives. He'll play one of my wives. We play each other's producers. Howell Roach appears quite a lot. So there's these wonderful little characters that dot the play the whole way along that just keep it fizzing and keep you interested.
There's not much time really to do it. You might just do it with a hat or a pair of specs or a cigar or something. But a lot of the people that were in their lives, and you know, they both led very long and full lives, you know, will appear. I mean, Ollie had, I think it was 3 wives in total. Stan had 4, but married them 8 times. So, you know, these sort of things come up, and everybody from Mr. Pickard to Stan's dad to you know, to their wives, to Stan as a boy, they all appear. So, stop wiggling your tie.
I wasn't wiggling my tie.
Well, every time you get fancy, you start wiggling your tie, and it looks just silly.
If you interrupt me again, I'll wiggle you. What are you crying for?
I don't want to be wiggled.
Oh, shut up.